Hello traders, Lance Ippolito here, and I'm going to go over a couple trades that I actually have on and traded this morning here on Friday. It's almost 11 a.m. Eastern time, so let's get to it. So First Solar, this name had a huge breakout on Thursday to the upside, and a lot of solar names. And I know I wanted to get in First Solar. Technically, uh, had a slight pullback here, and then started to trigger along from the 4-hour to the weekly. If we zoom in here we are on Wednesday with the long and First Solar, and every time price gets to the top of the wave, you see how we're bouncing out. So this morning I just came in and bought the next week 41 calls, very small, only uh, a 10 lot there. And First Solar had a beautiful move here. We see the pullback, and what I was looking at here, and I'll show on the intraday chart, we see here right at the open along fired. Uh, I just wasn't following it right at the open. So what I did was I started to see First Solar move. See how we're bouncing at the top of the wave here? Right here, we finally had a red bar right 30 minutes after the market opened. And as we started to stay above the wave, that is when I put my trade in. So you don't have to wait for an up arrow. Think of that top of the wave as support just in case you missed that signal. So I took that long in First Solar, and that worked out well. And then the other trade, kind of in that same space, was SunPower. SunPower, still in that solar space here. SunPower actually fired a clean long about 15 minutes after the open, and just very easy to follow as it pretty much stayed above the wave. A couple times here we had a nice bounce, but a smooth long signal here in SunPower. And then I was looking at SunPower too, um, and we see from the multiple time frame analysis on the 4-hour, we see SunPower similar price action to First Solar. The name moves a little bit more as the beta is higher in a very high short float. So SunPower, beautiful trade setup there, and some solar names. And one that I just initiated here about 5 minutes ago was JKS Solar. Saw the bounce here at the top of the wave from yesterday. So, I wasn't lucky enough to get long here, but used this top of the wave support here and say, you know what, I like this trade setup. It looks similar to SunPower and First Solar, the chart, so took a new trade there. Thanks everyone. Lance Ablito here with Alpha Shark.